Well, it's it's was America, very interesting place. I've only been once,
Hmm.
but it was pretty impressive because it was right around 9/11. That
Hmm.
was in 2001 when I visited, and it was both shocking and frightening. But even before 9/11, I spent like a month, I think, there. So I went on a scholarship, a conference, and some research. I did some research at the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. And that was an interesting time. So, the city was both very um, everyday. People were just, I had different expectations of America based on on the movies that I'd seen,
Hmm. So how
and they were
different was
just
it? Very different from the movies?
very different. Well, the city
Hmm.
itself is very different from all the high rises because basically building height in Washington is capped at the level of the that memorial thing,
Hmm.
the stick that sticks out of the ground.
Hmm.
So they're not allowed to build skyscrapers or anything,
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
center is all government buildings. So it is very different, I think, than any other city. But I didn't go to any other city, so
Hmm. And so you spent all your time researching there? I mean,
yeah, and making friends and
hmm.
meeting people, and then getting scared to death with the attacks on 9/11.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
did you see a noticeable change in the atmosphere after 9/11?
absolutely. Yeah, everybody just um, flipped out the American flag after 9/11, and they were just, you know, angry in shock, either
Hmm.
praying on the streets or,
Hmm.
demonstrating their Americanness. It was
Hmm.
a it was a very big shift in yeah.
Okay. And so, I mean, were you happy to come home? How long did you spend there in the end? A month?
It was about a month and a half,
And was that, were you happy
and
to come home in the end, or?
well, yes and no. I would have liked to stay. And I think if it were it not for the events of 9/11, I might have seriously considered sticking around. But then I could hardly get on a plane. I
Uh-huh.
came back on the first Swiss Air flight, and for a week or so, it was just touch and go. You didn't know if there
Hmm.
were gonna be any flights
Hmm.
and when they were gonna be.
Hmm.
So it was,
Okay.
yeah. I
Right.
was
So,
happy to get home safe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, the second part is, can you tell me something you used to do but don't do anymore? Why did you change, and do you have any regrets, for example?
Yeah. I used to smoke, basically. I was
Hmm.
a smoker for about 16 to 17 years. Uh, I have no regrets because I enjoyed smoking
Do you
for a
regret stopping?
while. No, I don't regret stopping. I started having, symptoms. Basically, it was affecting my health.
Hmm.
So it was very tough to quit. It was, what do they call it? Cold turkey, I
You
think
went
is
cold
the,
turkey. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So I basically just put it down. It was very tough for a couple of months, but I never regretted
Were
stopping.
you asked by somebody close to you to stop? I mean, or was
No,
it just a
no,
personal decision?
just just a personal decision. I
Hmm.
actually read a book on quitting smoking, and it impressed me so much.
Was that Alan Carr?
Nope,
Oh,
nope. It was a different guy and a different method, and it's just
it worked.
it worked, yeah, for
Yeah.
me.